Well, that's great. I mean, before we get to the Saddam Hussein story, let's go to our rapid fire segment where we'll ask a few quick, short questions so our viewers can get to know you just quite a bit better.
Okay.
Question one, what city and county do you live in?
I live in technically Ashland City, but it's really, I mean, when I think of going to town, I go to Clarksville. Montgomery County has 4 or 5 houses in the southern part of the county that wind up in a different zip code, so it's just kind of strange that way, but Clarksville's home.
Okay. And where were you born?
I was born in Jacksonville, Florida, raised in a small town in Mississippi, Monticello, Mississippi.
Oh, we all know that.
Yeah.
What was your first job?
My first job was cleaning pig pens. I was 12, 13 years old, and I'd put on a slicker suit and spray that methane-producing stuff down into the catch pond.
Wow. And where did you go to medical school?
Wright State in Dayton, Ohio.
And do you have any children?
I do. I have a daughter who's 24. She's a competitive equestrian rider and finishing up her degree in marketing. And and she's married to a soldier. Mm-hmm. And my son is a senior at Furman University. He's the commander of his ROTC battalion there. He'll be an infantry lieutenant next year if his desires come to fruition.
Well, I know I've got to tell you, I know him a little bit better than just interviewing him. You read a lot. What's your favorite book?
Gosh, me picking my favorite book is crazy. Well, first, the Bible, right? Yeah. But I think after that, my favorite book, the book that's probably had the most profound impact on me, is John Maxwell's 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership.
Okay. So. And you do go to the movies some. What's your favorite movie that you can think of all times?
My favorite movie of all time would probably be We Were Soldiers, the Mel Gibson movie.
Right.
Yeah, that because it tells both the horror of war and the unbelievable challenge of families waiting back home. That movie captures both, and it's just it's a must-see for everyone.
Now, this is going to be the trick question.
Okay.
The Vols, Commodores, or Tigers?
Yeah, I went to West Point, so I tell people I root for whichever Tennessee team has the best shot at a national title.
Okay, then the Titans, Predators, or Grizzlies?
Clearly the Titans on that one. Marcus Mariota, Derrick Henry, all those guys they're gonna have a great season this year, and I'm excited for the Titans.
Okay, now we'll get to political figures. Lincoln or Reagan?
Oh, Reagan, hands down.
Okay, and the most important bill that you've ever sponsored or co-sponsored in the legislature, you're a state senator, still a state senator. What's the most important bill you would think?
I think the most profound for an impact on Tennessee, and the one that I'm the most proud of, is the bill that killed the Hall income tax. I ran that bill for 4 straight years, finally got it passed, and it's my bill that will slowly end the Hall income tax. And it's pretty cool because in the nation's history, only 2 states have ever repealed an income tax once it's been implemented. Tennessee now, and Alaska prior to that.
All right, your favorite Tennessee tradition or event? I know you've been to a lot of them.
I have been to lots of them as I've traveled the state. I still come back home. The Rivers and Spires event in Clarksville is just, if folks haven't seen it, they got to come. It's spectacular.
All right, we'll get to the